also piloted what was actually the starting block, the foundation, if you like, for the Gift Aid Forum, which was a volunteer advisor scheme. We put two towns or cities off the map, Newcastle and Bristol, and we recruited volunteers in those areas. There was 11 in Newcastle and 14 in Bristol, and we trained them up in just about everything we knew in tax effective giving, with a view of those volunteers going out into charities and helping them with their gift aid and other forms of tax effective giving, which they did. But it was a pilot, and there were certain flaws in that pilot, and they still remain today, and that is mainly the geographic limitations of such a project, and also the number of volunteers that you can get in certain areas, and also the number of charities available in those areas. So what we found was we conquered Newcastle and we conquered Bristol in terms of tax effective giving and the small charities, and then when we needed to move away, the volunteers couldn't travel too far. We had to train up a new set of volunteers in a new town and expand it in that way. So it wasn't really cost effective. As you can imagine, it was successful in the pilot towns, but it wasn't cost effective for us to run out. So moving into year 2, we continued the training. We trained 725 delegates. And about that time there was the reduction in tax rate from 22% down to 20%, so everybody was panicking about that. So we enhanced our materials. We produced the Good Fundraising Guide, which is a fundraiser's guide to fundraising, incorporating tax effective giving, and the Trustees Guide to Fundraising, a little document similar sort of size and shape for charity trustees to get them involved in fundraising, and in particular in tax effective fundraising. We also saw that year the gift aid consultation, which resulted ultimately in transitional relief. Transitional relief, I seem to recall the date between the 12th of March and the 5th of April being pretty busy for us around that time, because we had to get all our materials updated with what transitional relief actually meant, how it worked, and one of our key successes around that time was the development of the gift aid calculator, which is on our website on the gift aid page. We updated all our materials and the gift aid calculator, which incorporates transitional relief, and we still get calls almost daily saying, "We just use your gift aid calculator, isn't it wonderful? I now know what transitional relief is." So that went live on sort of the 5th, 6th of April. As the clock struck midnight, everything flipped over, and it was a smooth transition into transitional relief. Excuse the pun.